Your man, young man.
You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a fight. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a fight. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. Look, I ain't tryna be all conscious of shit, but people are zombies and they ain't conscious of shit. How often I spit, I'm just trying to relate. Somehow, love turns into hate. The village fall apart when they say they don't need me. Everybody wants to be the man without their plots and plans. You sit idle, talk big shit like Fido. What happened to acts speak louder than words. I know these little turds. When you gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a fight. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a fight. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. Look, I ain't tryna be all conscious of shit, but people are zombies and they ain't conscious of shit. How often I spit, I'm just trying to relate. Somehow, love turns into hate, quick and easy. The village fall apart when they say they don't need me. Everybody wants to be the man without their plots and plans. You sit idle, talk big shit like Fido. What happened to acts speak louder than words. I know these little turds wanna be the shit and all the wrong things. Give a but suffer from what it brings. I sip my tea, do my own thing, but my dream is to have a team moving like a machine, doing it smoothly. These new cats are so unruly, having kids growing up at the same time. More concerned for turning up than making the honest. But come on, young man, I'm calling you out. Stand the fuck up. You gon' stand, fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. Life is hard, I know, but simple at the same time. If you move methodically slow, calculate your steps and man, get some knowledge in that can. Cause yes, you can instead of pointing fingers. Cause everybody, well, most people's road is tough. Some neighborhoods demand that you hold some stuff. But change is more than coins. Your movement should dictate your noise. This little girls and drugs gon' fuck you up. I'ma give you to you straight, nigga, try to wake you up. Fake talk easy, I'm tryna relate to you, bruh. I ain't have my problems either, but just make me tough and be the best dad I can. Nobody had to wake me up. I looked around and decided to rearrange some stuff, be my own man. When I ain't no quit in me. I'm for hard till my time is up. Fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up a cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. Let's see if I get a couple folks up in here. Let's see. I guess until. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. See if I get a few folks up in here.
I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say about me. They said I like patience, waiting room full of patience, and they all slither by me. Yeah, they on that snake shit. I medicated them all. I talk less and just ball. I'm just trying to rise, but they rather me fall. These hoes cry and they crawl. I guess I should be gracious. for greatness. Can't give you none of my time. Baby, why would you waste it? Oh,
Who's the lone
you know
soldier?
I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face it. We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go. Throw it back up and cut off them lights. Ho, my goons stay cold, cause they got that nice flow. We got a double bag, baby, and cargo. I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but now where I go. I take it there one time though, but you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine though. Shine though. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
How are you doing out there? How's the weather that way?
Maybe I had smoke.
Sure it is. It's been the high 50s down here.
You know, for the desert, it's cold. We're not used to it. I mean, we're used to the winter, so we get spoiled by 30 degrees Celsius. AK money. Yeah. No. 2 months ago, it was 100 degrees outside. But you better than I am. Y'all can do it. I can't do it with cold.
Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
Let me see if I find it. What we got here? We go to our Old Faithful. Old Faithful, we here. Yeah, just coming up, little open discussion, just talking, nothing really. I don't have any poetry planned, just some positive vibes, you know. Positive vibes.
Team hustle in the
That's
building.
what I'm good at.
LCMG. Sean Hustle.
Yo, so you see it bigger. I frame the picture. I'm talking knees and rings. I ain't just hanging with you until we know. I'll be a stranger with you. Change the game up. Share my name with you. Hold me tight so them lanes won't get you. Smile, go through the pain with you. Lay and pray with you. Committed from the beginning. I'm staying with you. People can talk, but can they walk like this? I'm street, but rock a suit. I don't just talk like this. I'm real as they come, that's how I'ma lead. Before I play games, I'll just leave it be. But I ain't going nowhere, it's all on me. So pick up the phone, look across the room, call on me. Promise, you'll never stall on me. I'll give all of me. Yeah, cause it's all on me. It's all on me. It's all on me. You ain't gotta worry, baby. We ain't gotta hurry, baby. It's all on me. It's all on me, girl. It's all on me. All you gotta do is ask. Baby, I got your back. It's all on me. Just call on me, girl. call on me. I ain't looking for easy, I'm looking for peace. I was looking for you like you was looking for me. I'm on my grown man, prepared to be king. You can depend on me. To be old, it depends on me. Where we go, I know. It depends on me. Better yet, it depends on we. Best foot forward, that's how we move. Everything to gain, ain't got shit to lose but you. I refuse anyone but you. And look, boo, we got shit to do, shit to move. To ourselves, number one, we got shit to prove. I can't predict your move. With my actions, I stick your move. So you can always call on me. Bet your bottom bucket's all on me. And we just beginning. But no matter what, we winning, we winning, we winning.
Like my mom, I can drink coffee. And I can go to sleep when I feel like it. Coffee keeps me up, keeps me jittery. I don't know if I You got any of y'all drink coffee? Drink coffee anytime of the Spirit, you drink coffee? Any of you guys drink coffee? And if you do, can you drink it all day? Let's see. Well, I was hoping to get a few more folks come on in. But if I don't, hey, I'll use it as an opportunity to say hi. How you doing? And for the few who did come in,
Yeah, who's around? My kind of woman. I think in real time, not the fantasy time. You can get it all if you do what I like. If I do it, I'ma do it right. Hustle all day, we can do it all night. More than all right, cause I'ma give you that flight. Give you that pipe, we can reach new heights. Get the cards fall back. Look your role as a woman, do it right. Keep it real with me, cause that's your time. Do it all the time, so I know that. Waiting for the question, cause it wanna be wise. Glow in the dark and I shine in the light. On me, a nigga need one like you in my life. I need some 2 minute man. She's so smart. That lady got ass, man. She got it hard. That's my kind of woman. My kind of woman. Yeah. I'm down. She don't keep up. She don't care who's around. She don't give a fuck. That's my kind of woman. My kind. You're a beautiful part of me. I heard you wanna go follow me. No call needed for the solve the scene. I'm okay with big and if you call me. Sober up, I don't need no speed. But I wanna see how far these arms reach. I wanna see if you down to go to war with me. Warm me if you're a score free. At first sight you had me sure. Damn right girl, I had to look. Always got you just as real this platinum sound. To ride for a nigga, no backing down. Quick blind, hurries back to town. Fast and slow, come back around. Class, she's so smart. That lady got ass, man. She got it hard. That's my kind of woman. My kind of woman. Yeah. I'm down. She don't be up. She don't care who's around. She don't give a fuck. My kind of woman.
yeah,
My kind of woman.
I've been fighting. Advil, They have this Advil I didn't even know for like congestion and stuff. That works. Chill, tripping lately. But I've been warming up the same coffee cup, and I forgot it's not insulated. All right, I'm gonna try to get this Wi-Fi on here. Hold on, real quick. Stay right there. Stay right there. We're gonna fix this. See, it usually automatically connect, but little man, come here. So yeah, you know, it's always some issues. Like right now, you know, I got. Hey, good looking world. Y'all give me a second here, man. Just it's always some extra shit with YouTube, man. My phone be working just fine. I go where I want to go, how often I want to go, and here it is. As soon as I get on YouTube, it's always some extra. It's always some you know. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Put my Wi-Fi on. Yeah. I think YouTube be doing that shit on purpose. I mean, I'm beyond thinking they do it. They do it on purpose. I think YouTube has a vested interest in fucking with people's platforms that have some positivity. You know what I mean? I really do. Like, I don't have no issues outside of fucking YouTube. I'll go to Facebook. I'll go across the world on my phone. And as soon as I get to YouTube, is the issue. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Put a 1 in the chat. No, I hate that. Everybody always puts a 1 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat if y'all feel like all your communication devices work fine until you come to YouTube. Or is it just me? Is it me or is it YouTube? Is it just us or is it YouTube? I know I'm not sure. So like now my phone's fighting the Wi-Fi. I have authentication problems. Anyhow. So how are you folks doing out there today? It's a lovely Sunday. It might be cold in some of the regions, but everybody doing pretty good. Everybody basking in the overall wave of positivity that's happening throughout the community. Can y'all hear me? Y'all with me? Can you hear me? For some reason, I can't see my chat. Okay, cool. Good. Thank you. I know I'm not alone. And I know y'all be saying it too. Like y'all could be on certain platforms, right? And it'll be no type of but then you notice the platform is kind of negative. And as soon as you go on some positive shit, you're trying to hear something or you want to be part of something that's you know, adult-like perhaps. And here comes I mean, come on, my channel's small. We shouldn't even be having algorithm problems and connection problems and shit like that. You feel me? But we are about peace and positivity over here. I would like to reestablish the fact, if you will, that my channels don't really grow like that, but the people who do come are adult people, positive people, people that actually do go other places and conduct themselves like adults. You know what I mean? I have a family here. You know what I'm saying? I have a family here. I have a faithful 6 or 7 people that when I'm up and they know I'm up, they come. And I respect the people who are able to go other places. Like I said, be welcome. I might have fixed that problem because I had another app open that I was playing my music with, and then you know, I was sharing the split screen. But I would like to say hello to everyone that has showed up that I've seen in here. World, it's cool to see you in here. Miss Independent, K Money, Spirits, always got a brother back. You know, we never go Cold Pepsi. I tell you, every time I see your name, you make me want to go get a soda. That programming. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that on me. I really, really do. Now, here's the problem I have with you, World. I don't know what page to I don't know what page to sub to because I seen you in one chat with like 9 pages. I was like, I know you have those many pages when you are engulfed in the community, but I don't know which one to sub to that's gonna have you. You know what I'm saying? That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Yes, sir. One more chat. One more chat. There we go. Okay, for sure, for sure. That's what's up. Like I said, it's good to see you, Miss Independence. You know, Cold Pepsi, World. You know, I don't see y'all too often except when I go other places. But you know, I'm on a positive movement, man. All right, subscribe to them all, right? I'm on a positive movement. I'm on a peace movement. Sometimes those teams are really small. Sometimes those groups are really small, you know, because we don't necessarily wake up and let me go to YouTube and be happy, or let me go to YouTube and go get positive or add some. We're to be entertained, you know. I'm part of that group. My TV, my entertainment, my movies, you know, my catch up on my sports. I'm on my phone. I'm on YouTube. YouTube has a place. Yeah. So you know, good thing I'm not up here in the middle of doing poetry today. I'll be very upset. I appreciate you, World, for saying refresh. You know, y'all got time. But yeah, I'm just up here, and whenever I'm up here is just to kind of have little pockets of positivity. You know what I mean? Am I sarcastic? Do I have satire and shit like that sometimes? Yeah. You know, am I in the community but not necessarily a part of it? Yeah. I mean, you know, the tea I sip was brewed from the community. It's just that I put my own flavor on it, you know? And I figure instead of adding to a problem or issue, be an outlet. You know what I'm saying? We all have room for positivity. We all have room for, like, look, even if this is just pure entertainment for you, us being adults, some of our entertainment should be positive entertainment. So we should be able to tune out and walk away from this with a smile, or with, you know, feeling good. Like, man, although I don't know these people, I kind of feel like I know these people. We communicated, we communion, we're on one accord with our positive talk, the positive environment we create. I mean, you are the environment. You know, if it's 5 of y'all and we take 4 of y'all away, that's the environment. So knowing that it's a smaller community, your input creates the environment. So although I'm the channel holder and that's something that I push, and I couldn't move about in this community without people who were like-minded. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell my group all the time, like, I'm obviously not in this for numbers. Like, I don't use hashtags. I don't use nobody's name, whether they're famous or part of the community. I don't, you know, like I told somebody before, what I'm selling isn't for, like, what I promote isn't for sale. You know what I'm saying? Zig Zazzy, I missed you. Glad you showed up. What I got is not for sale. It's priceless. Like, what I'm pushing is priceless. Like, it's something that is post and pre me. Like I told my group, the people who've been rocking with me since day one, it's like positive and love is out there. It's you just have to latch on to it. You just have to catch on to it and give your input where it best fits you. You know what I'm saying? But I just think we need an influx of positivity and peace amongst this community. You know, especially how the community was born, especially in the height of it. It was not a very good place for us to tune into and bring home. So, like I said, with you being an integral part of whatever community you're involved in, subs are not just subs anymore. You know what I'm saying? People don't just get up on behind a mic and just talk and not interact and just say what they say and then go home. Subs are more than half of the reason why people even go live. The relationship that we develop with our subs be some of the reasons why we go live. Like there's times I don't even want to go live, but I have an obligation to the people that I have established a social media relationship with, if you will. And I've been that little nugget. Oh yes, I've been that little nugget from day one, Money, and you know it. When I stepped off the panel, I didn't step away from the community. I stepped away from something that didn't behoove me as a person. You do, and you go where you want. And I can't dictate or tell anybody where they should go. But I knew and know what's good for me. I like to be involved in things that I can participate in. You know, I like to be involved in things that without me, that shit exists. I don't get credit for positivity. I might get credit for sitting in that seat and saying those things to get those people's spirits agitated enough to where we can start being positive. But I don't get credit for it existing. I just get credit for it for acknowledging that it exists. And others are just as credible when it comes to that because, like I said, I go live for the people who tune in to me as well. But do you know how hard it is to continuously go live knowing you might be only talking to 5 people? To know that all these other individuals are growing around you that came from the same community as you. And you're looking, and I'm a open-minded person. I don't just sub to people just to say I'm one of their subs. I want to hear what they got to say. I want to listen to their content. And I swear to God, I'll tune into somebody's shit, and I can't even say nothing in the comment section, in the chat, because it's like, sometimes I don't even want my presence to be acknowledged there. There's nothing going on there. But I see 50 people or 100 people in the chat. When it's over, it's like 500, 600, 1,000 views. And it's like, what did we just view? What did we just spend so much time on? Am I comparing? No. It's me just trying to understand, why does nothing grow so fast in this community, in the whole social media community, the whole YouTube thing? It's like if you are just going live, you can grow. Like if you just go live just because you have the option on your device, you have no real point. You're feeding the people nothing. You're just kind of one of those people who keeps bullshit going or nothing. And it seems like the channels just grow and grow and grow, and you look up and they ain't saying shit to a whole bunch of people. Then I'm over here and I'm like, okay, well, I haven't put on anything to grow. I haven't gone to channels and said, hey, let me tell your group, let me come sub my channel, or let me go pay the Nightbot to go grow my channel, or let me go buy some subs, or let me go advertise over here. And I don't do none of that shit. What I'm selling is free. I feel like if you want some positive shit in your life and you want some poetry, yeah, and that's the thing, okay? You growing, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. I could use you as a perfect example and not even be putting you down. You don't even have like the platform that I have, right? Like, or the I don't want to say it without putting you down. But you brought it up. I wasn't even thinking about it, but you brought it up. I've seen your channel. You got 2-3 times the amount of people that I have. And I think that's just from exposure. That's partly from exposure because you're off in all these chats, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen something going on months ago, way months ago. When people get cool with me, other people go ahead and throw on wrenches and shit. That's been happening since, because you know you've been around for a while, and you have a wrench in certain places. Then they see you rocking with me, and then I look up and you got a wrench. I see it, you know. I know what it is, you know. Some people have a crusade to keep the little man small. You know, the little man really the big man. The little man small because he wants to be small in this sense. You feel me? But I'm not, see, that's the thing, okay? I'm not just gonna go somewhere so I can grow my channel. That's not, oh, let me go over here in this chat so they can come over. I'm not doing that shit. There's something about keeping it real that I can sleep well with and I can die with. I can die keeping it real with Sean. You know what I'm saying? No, girl, we know you didn't pay for no wrench. Wrenches come from the some people give out wrenches despite. I've noticed when I first started, like I said, certain people got cool with me. They didn't have wrenches in other places. People noticed that they was cool with me and gave them wrenches. I seen it. I talked to people and they asked me, why do you think so-and-so gave me a wrench? And I told them, so-and-so gave you a wrench because he seen that you was cool with me. Because you been rocking with so-and-so for months. And then all of a sudden, because so-and-so be peeking in my bushes, and these are many so-and-sos, be peeking in my bushes, and they see who rocking with me, all of a sudden, I look up and people got wrenches over there too. It's like, I don't care. They should have been had a wrench over there. Don't just give them a wrench because they messing with Shaw. But that's what happens. Factually, 100%. There's people who aren't in the community anymore that didn't have wrenches, didn't have, thanks, I'm my own barber, by the way. Appreciate that. But there's people who were rocking with various channel holders for months on months. When they got close with Sean, they had wrenches other places. Wow. Okay. But I promise you, and I really do thank you, sincerely. But I promise you, if I was into all that, you would see me all these places. I would be over here like, hey, what's up? It's Sean. Do-do-do. Making sure the channel holder say, hey, Sean. And you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. That's too much energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's too much energy. It's just the fact that there's people who thought that they had, okay, you think somebody got your back and you're like, oh, go sub them, go sub them, go sub him, go sub him. And then you look up over the last month or two, those people who were getting the backing and getting the push to go sub to their channel, those are the very people who some people had issues with. But those are the people who turned their back on people. I stepped back. Okay? I stepped back and got ridiculed. I stepped back because I wanted to be a grown-ass man, and I didn't see no future in fighting for justice for one girl. One person. And we got no further in 15 months to finding anything, but there's been hundreds of girls dead. Hundreds of little boys dead. Hundreds of people who have died. Hundreds in just that region alone. So I didn't feel comfortable fighting for answers for one person. And it seeming and looking and feeling like we're part of a game going in circles, chasing your tail. Find the answer. You find the answer to a question, and that answer produces 4 more questions. And it kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. So, you know, I step back and I get ridiculed, but people turn their backs. But those are the people who got promotion. Those are the people who got 1,000 subs and 5, 6, 7, 800 subs from the same people they turned their back on. Damn. Right? And see, there's 2 things about me. There's shit that I understand, and then there's shit that affects me. totally understand something that does not affect me, right? So I can talk about it because there's a reality, there's a truth, there's a fact, and then there's Sean. Am I going to allow that to bother me, or, no. One thing I'm going to tell y'all, I haven't ran away from my position that I'll put myself in here on YouTube, right? So like I tell my follower, like I don't have fans, but like I tell my fam, the spirits, the K Moneys, the poets, the Amandas, the Tammys, the Tonettes, I go live for y'all, for that handful of folk. It would be great if I was able to talk to 100, 1,500 people. It would be awesome because my message is a positive message. My message is something you can tune into and tune out with. You feel me? Not tune out of. See, we never tune out of positivity. We never tune out of peace. We never tune out of love. But you can not get into it. But once you are tuned into it, you never tune out. Because it has nothing to do with me and my channel. I'm just a vessel. You know what I mean? I'm a vine. I'm a funnel of something that, like I said, is before and post Sean. It sucks. It sucks that I can right now go to one of these random lives that they ain't talking about nothing. Or hey, maybe they talk about something. Okay. And we all in the same community. And you just see folks coming on in. It's like, okay, I have Sean pride. Like I don't like saying, come sub to my channel. You know I exist. And you know why I'm here. So to me, you don't want to sub and you don't want to be part of a positive movement. Or maybe you don't like poetry. Maybe. But I tell you what, like I was saying earlier, do y'all know how hard it is not to use hashtags? Not to use a popular topic like Tekashi or Treyway or Young Buck situation and shit? Y'all know how hard it is to keep on going live? Because when you compare, if I compared why I mean like my live to everybody else's, then I would never go live. But see, I don't live in that world. I'm about to be 40 years old. I'm a grown man. And what I stand for is something to believe in. So in that sense, it's not hard for me to go live. You know how hard it is to go for them other folks to go live if they knew only 11 max would be in a chat and they only seen 10 likes? This is the most likes I've seen while I was talking in months. Do y'all know people wouldn't even go live? They would come up, let the music play. If they seen 10 people in their chat, they would make up a reason why they coming back. Hey, y'all know what I got? Oh, I'm going to come back up in 10 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Damn, you know what? I'm going to come back up later, y'all. Me, all I need to see is one. First 10 minutes, first 12 minutes of this live, I was talking to one person. Now, if there ain't nobody in there when I'm done with my first song, I'll hit the end button, delete. This shit never happened. But if there's one person in there, that's how much respect I got for each one person. I don't have to have 1,500 people in the chat. How disrespectful is it to the 2 or 3 people that came? They seen Sean live light on. They came to Sean's live because they know either I'm going to speak some positivity, I'm going to speak some truth, or I'm going to speak some poetry. How disrespectful would it be to those few people that I didn't go live because there's not more people in there? That's, to me, unfair. But then again, I ain't selling shit. You see what I'm saying? My existence here on YouTube is not predicated upon how many people are in my chat. That's the difference between me and most people on YouTube. I got respect for my fam. I got respect for my troopers, is what I call them. So much respect that all I need is one of y'all to be in live. And I'm going to be live. Now, I might not be up there long, but I'm coming up. I had something on my mind before I came up. Somebody tuned in. There's a connection. Here I is. You feel me? And once I start talking and that shit go down to like 2, and it's somebody I can pick up the phone and call, then I end the live. But yeah, I don't like wasting your time, and I don't like wasting my time. I think both of them are precious equally. Especially since I don't know you, I can't say how precious it is or isn't. I just respect it. You know what I mean? But yes, tomorrow I'll be up with some poetry. I'm writing a few of them. I'm gonna unleash the beast on y'all. A couple. You know, to me, poetry is music. Poetry is conversation. Poetry ultimately is communication. And if you close your eyes and let me talk to you for a couple minutes at a time, I promise you, when you log off, you'll log off with something. And that's always my goal. My goal is always, when I end my live, that I left an impression, I left inspiration, maybe rekindled an idea, or just impacted you with some poetry, or with the delivery and the meaning behind it, you know? Other than that, I can view somebody else's live and be entertained, if you will, you know? I want to, I can't even go back and play my music because, let me see if this app is still up. Yeah, I don't want to, see, we haven't buffed since I said I had 2 apps up, right? And I took the other app off. If y'all wondering what that smoke is, that's this. I have the big incense. I had to let it hang off, but I like the Nag Champa incense. It's just a very clean smell. And I'm a very spiritual person. I don't know. It helps me meditate, if you will. Just chill. I have a very chill spirit. Yeah, I need to get some sage. I'm like a spiritual person without indoctrination. Like there's no book. You know what I mean? There's no way it's supposed to be. I feel like my spirit is connected with the earth, with the universe. Like I don't need a map or a book or, you know. I think the truth is in all of us, you know. I think if we took some time to tap into what the truth is, we would be on more of an accord as people. But people want to be so. A lot of us, we live in a look at me age. A microwave, I want it right now and look at me. And my people know. I've always said this. Most of the people who are saying look at me after we look at them, that's it. There's no substance. People who demand for you to look at them, usually they do it with their mouth closed, and they actually have something that commands your attention without them asking for it. Those are the people you want to look at. Typically, a person who's asking to be looked at have nothing after the look. And I don't like all eyes on me anyway. But if I'm offering you something, I'm an inclusive person. So I'm offering us something. I don't want people to think Sean's this or Sean's that. I just want to be part of the pack of positive people. Part of the pack of positive people. That's 4 P's. Part of the pack of positive people. That's us. There ain't gotta be no lord or no king or no leader. You know what I'm saying? But without one, there is a sense of no direction for some people. Some people do need something to follow. And sometimes that something is someone. You know. But yes, Miss Independent, I am a professional chill artist. I'm a chiller. I chillax. I think I used to move really fast. Everything was quick. I used to bump my knees or my arm or something. Moving so fast. Pulling out of here, bow, hit my elbow. Pulling out, hit my knee. something like that. I used to move really, really fast. And then I'm gonna be honest, I grew up a real goofy kid too. So you mix loud, goofy, moving fast. As I've gotten older, I've simmered down, you know. I know me. Like I've taken a lot of time out, or I've had a lot of time. I ain't even gonna say I took the time out on purpose, but with the time that I've had by myself and being isolated in a lot of different times, raising this boy by myself, I've had a lot of time to understand who I am. And a lot of us like to push who we are on people. A lot of us want people to accept us and love us. And 9 times out of 10, we're not even done developing. We don't really even know who we are. We want people to accept us for being fat when we don't accept it. We want people to accept our lack, our bits of pieces when we don't accept it. We want people to accept us as a whole person when we're bits and pieces of a person. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs a landing spot. But some people don't understand that those things have to have a relationship and be able to kind of flow together when you're handing it to somebody. I think severe imbalance fucks everyone up. You're forcing somebody to accept you. You haven't accepted yourself. And sometimes in that process, 2 people get hurt. I love people who love themselves. There's some big girls that are so beautiful because of the way that they carry themselves, and they be in shape. They big boned. If they get skinny, they be ugly, you know. But I revere a person who loves themselves, and you know that it's not conceit, right? World. There's such a fine line between being conceited and an absolute surety in oneself. And there's so many adolescent thinking people or child-like minded people who think that a person that is sure of themselves is conceited. And then it'd be the opposite, because some people think that they're sure of themselves and they're actually conceited. I believe conceit is like, it's hollow. You know what I'm saying? It's the look at me generation. There ain't nothing behind it. But people who are sure of themselves are sure because of the work they put into themselves. Not just because of some belief you wake up with that in the, well, I can do it too. I'm that too. Well, maybe you are, but do it and be it. I come from a generation of, if I'm the best in something, then let the people tell me. Because my goal is to do my best and be my best anyway, right? If that ends up being the best, great. But I'm not going to tell myself that. I'm just not built like that. My surety in self could throw somebody off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, I don't get involved in something that I don't think I can compete in. And then if I feel I can compete in it, I feel like I can be the best at it, which has nothing to do with anybody else. It's just a spirit that I have, right? But you got some people who, they're in a race with other people. They're in it's a competition with other people. The grandest competition is that person in the mirror, you know? True. A lot of people, bro. This community that we've sprung from is a perfect example of that. In many different facets. In many different facets. It is you know, there's a saying about the truth and a lie. It says something about like, why tell the truth if a lie is more entertaining? There's so many truth and lie things there. But you gotta know how to you gotta know how to navigate, especially in this in this world that we live in with this YouTube social media generation. I mean, I'm inside of my life, so I can say this. Look at 6ix9ine, right? Perfect example of microwave. Everything happened like this. Look at me. I mean, I've never in my life seen somebody this hot on the internet. This is the hottest person ever on the internet. In the last 4 or 5 months, no matter what, you go to your YouTube, you're going to see something 6ix9ine. But what's happening is everybody is clout chasers or wave riders, trend catchers. Everybody. Most people. Don't let me say everybody. I'm somebody. But I refuse to, first of all, putting him in one of my headings and then talking about him would be hypocritical. You ain't gonna see it. It just ain't gonna happen. Plus, I got the smallest channel on YouTube. Fuck, I'm talking about Tekashi for. Like, I'm sure whatever I'm gonna say, you've heard it already, because I got it from somewhere. You know, that's why what I do is easy, because I'm Sean. I give Sean, I tune out, I'm still Sean. So I'm literally just going live with my life. No facade. You know what I'm saying? The way I talk, how I walk, how I move is with the camera on or off. And it feels good at the end of the day. Because I've been doing it my whole life. And at the beginning, I had to take ridicule and criticism for it. I don't follow the waves unless they're in my head. I don't follow trends. Like I rocked everything afterwards when it was like on sale or at Marshall's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a person who felt like I'm gonna put this shirt on, put these jeans on, these shoes is clean, my hair is cut, I smell good, my balls is clean. I don't give a damn what the tags say. I feel good. No. It's just in my hand. That's my incense. So I don't care what the tags say. I was always one of those dudes who looked good because I felt good. You know what I mean? Like I never followed the trends. And I look back on all the dudes who were popular, and I know it's like everybody says this, but you look back on all the dudes who were popular, all the females who were popular, they're not popular today. They're not known anymore. They're not as cute anymore. They don't rock those anymore. And then I found myself like in my late 20s, early 30s, bought my first pair of J's. You know what I'm saying? First pair of J's that I bought, I was almost 30 years old. Because I just never lived like that. You know what I'm saying? I never cared enough about material things. I always have been a mental person, an artistic person. I wanted to be able to fit in without fitting in. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be able to have, like if we're having a potluck, we already got macaroni. So I'm gonna bring something everybody we don't always get. You know, we don't always eat. Maybe some green bean casserole or something. You know what I'm saying? Just something different, but still be able to fit in because you're different and you're different and you're different. But see, what happens is a lot of people follow trends. Like this is hot. So you look up and everybody looks the same. Everybody got the same haircuts. Everybody got the same clothes on. Maybe not on the same day, but you know, because he has it on. So I've never been that guy, you know? Same kind of spirit. Same kind of spirit. So I always felt like my place was finding my niche in the crevices that were left that needed to be filled. Like we need that little pocket of positivity. You need that dude who says, despite like that group being popular, that right there is cool too. You know what I'm saying? This can be cool too. It sucks to know that there's so many companies that grow because somebody's wearing something and somebody thinks it's cool, and then they may not even really think it's cool, but it's like everybody's wearing it, and I don't want to be the only one not wearing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the only one not listening to that, the only one not driving that, just different stuff. So I bask in difference. I bask in it. I mean, I live to be different, but strive to be accepted, because I believe our differences is what makes us individuals. You know what I'm saying? If we all walked around and walked and talked and act exactly the same, there wouldn't be no need for, you know what I mean? Nobody would pluck up. We wouldn't have leaders. We wouldn't have different fashions and different things to eat, like everything. You know what I'm saying? We need different people. We need different hairstyles, different skin colors, and different sizes. Like, we need a big, beautiful woman to show the world that beauty is not captured in 120 pounds only. You know what I'm saying? I think a 220-pound woman who shaped right, who's healthy, whose smile is bigger than yours, because her cheeks and her thighs, her smile might be too. I think that is beautiful. It itself is beautiful, despite her might being more beautiful than the skinny girl. Me, Sean, would prefer a heavier woman, a meatier woman with more substance. I just rather. And a woman close to my size, I'm not even attracted to. There's some beauty that forces itself in your mind, like regardless of what I normally like, that's a pretty woman. But I'm more attracted to more heavyset women. I'm attracted to, you know what I'm saying? I have a saying. This to tell you, this is this is funny, but let's just say you came in my room. Let's just say that you came in my room. My woman was on the bed first, and I was laying behind her. And you got on your knees and you looked, you wouldn't even see me. How about that? My woman gotta be, you know what I'm saying? She gotta have some girth to her whole body. See, because I like meat. I like substance, you know what I'm saying? I like meat on the bones. I like meat everywhere, pleasantly plump. And I figure a woman who is meaty is meaty. You thick, you're thick. Okay? And I see, because I don't want to say certain shit, because I like to keep it, you know what I'm saying, a certain way, but I like certain areas that have a little extra cushion, and a bigger woman, 9 times out of 10, gonna have that extra cushion I'm talking about. It's a fetish. Okay? So I've and it does come on smaller women sometimes, but the chances are slim. No pun intended. So yeah, I mean, my mind is wide open to what beauty is. Like, I'm not subjected to a particular type of beauty. Beauty is various. There's tall, there's short, there's thick, there's thinner, there's women who don't even believe that they're as beautiful as I believe they are, or you might believe they are. Those to me are the perfect pretties. The perfect pretty woman is one who knows she has flaw, but can come out of that bathroom confident and put together very well, but knows she has flaw to herself. Like, not like, okay, well, I'm not talking about a universal flaw that she agrees with. I'm talking about from her own perspective. She feels and figures, I don't like this, I don't like that about me. But I'm a confident woman who cares less what anyone else thinks about me, but my man like it. And that to me is a beautiful recipe, because for a woman who already knows, like, and I'm not saying don't think you're beautiful. What I'm saying is, for the women who think they're beautiful without compliment, who just, okay, yeah, thank you. The ones that you tell that they're beautiful and it's nothing new to them. They live off their beauty. That mirror in them have a relate. Like, if the mirrors didn't exist, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. I don't like them type of beauties. For one, you're probably not going to be that beautiful in 10 years. If you're that pretty at 20 by 40, you're not going to be in that group. I've lived a little bit, and I've learned that women who live off pretty, young, end up to be pretty dumb. Oh shit. Hey, you know what, Tammy? You probably right. But I'll guarantee you this. I guarantee you all the women in my chat are thick women. I bet y'all don't have one skinny person in the chat right now. I guarantee you. I'll use the term beautifully overweight. Like maybe if the chart, and I'm only saying this because like if the chart says you're supposed to be this size for your height, you're overweight. Put a 7 in the chat if you're beautifully overweight. By my definition. Overweight only because the chart says that you are. But you know that you a little thick. You know what I'm saying? And you know how to rock that shit. And you confident in it. So that's why beautiful is in there, but overweight is in there only because I'm talking medically term. I'm like doctor terms. Because if we're all honest, technically, every thick person is overweight. No matter what any of us say, I'm not telling you my opinion. I'm telling you what the rules of what the doctor says. What it says when you go look it up online. If you're 5'5", you're supposed to weigh like between 110 and 140. So if you're 141, you're overweight. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So bottom line, what I'm saying is every woman in my chat is pleasantly plump, beautiful, on the thicker side. How about this? I ain't got no skinny girls rocking with me. Now, I'll put it like that. I ain't got no skinny girls rocking with me. Queens of the thick variety. But when it comes to being fat, I allow the individual to put that on themselves. And I'm the type of person who gonna work with you, who gonna run with you before I talk about you or put you down. 9 times out of 10, could put it this way, I have an 8-pack without working out. When I work out, I can see 10. So ain't no woman gonna get with me in shape and get fat. That's number one. So if I'm with you, then that means I got with a thick woman, which I'm not like a wishy-washy person. So if I got with you, that means I accept you. Now, when you say that you're overweight, when you say you want to work on yourself, you got the perfect person. I want to see you at your best. You know what I'm saying? So if you my friend and you are serious about working out or working it off, I'm going to help. If you my woman, all you have to do is mention it. And I'm going to supply my services. But if I met you at where you at, you'll never hear me. First of all, I'll never put my woman down. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. That's number one. So it's easy for me. Or should I say whoever she is, it'd be easy for her. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things are so easy for me. You know? You'll definitely stay in shape. How long we been in here today? An hour. How long we been doing this? 10 months. Right around my birthday of last year. Right around my birthday. I started the channel before I started actually going live on it. I was just doing videos. And then I think late February, I was just like, I'm over there. I'm gonna go over there. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been a cool ride. It's been a cool ride. Um, I've gained some friends for sure, and I think now we at a point now where we got enough of a nucleus that even if we grew, like we couldn't get lost in the sauce. Like, you know, it can never be too many people to where I forget about y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all started this gangster shit. Nah, but we've been rocking. We've been solid, man. Ain't nobody switched up on me. Ain't nobody went somewhere else and said, well, first of all, I ain't gave enough motivation. Like I haven't done enough to anybody I haven't done enough at all for somebody to bottle up anything that I've said and then record me and go tell somebody else. Like if I'm talking shit with somebody that's talking shit and we talking the same shit. We have a vested interest in this conversation, right? And like you said, we like any family, we have issues, but let me tell you what we don't have: problems. Okay? Let me tell you what we don't have: drama. You know what I'm talking about? When you could take away no problems and no drama, shit, I'm game. And if we never butt heads, we're not human. I'm not perfect. You know, I had to adjust how I talk because of the respect I have for Ziz, because of the respect she had for Spirits. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Spirits. I told Ziz I told Ziz I ain't changing shit. I said I don't cuss enough. I don't talk enough shit to have to change. But then by her telling me what she told me, she made me conscious of it. And so over a period of time, yeah, I cuss, but I don't cuss. You know what I'm saying? I don't let the cuss words be the conversation or allow for the cuss words to be the transfer of information. I just be a little nudge, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on the same shit. And I appreciate you not leaving, because if you leaving YouTube is you leaving me. Because I know you only be looking up poetry and music and shit, and you're only rocking with me so much for, so to speak, as far as this community is saying. So wait, let me see. Did I miss something? I am feeling better. Tam. True. Do. All right, I read that wrong. But yes, let her get it out. She said she needed to get it out. She said one time. Whew. Look, can I say? Yeah, I did. Can you? I know we're connected. I'm our little group here, and I know we spiritual people. I know how Ziz feels. Okay, I can saturate it a little bit, so it don't have that same impact. But me reading that does something to me. You joined who, Ziz? Oh, okay. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We should go to K Money page and do a poetry session. Go to K. We should no, not you saying that, but me reading it. Like me reading it, just I know how this feels. Just put it that way. I know where it come from. I know where our issues came from. So me reading that, just I know you don't. That's why I'm saying it'd be special if we went over there and did a live on your platform. But we could talk about it. You know, we can move in that direction. You know. All right, y'all. Not because Oh, I gotta go too. We about to go. We about to go. That was a nice segue to the end. I only got 4% left on my phone anyway. You beautiful souls, spirits, Ziz, K Money, Tomnet, Tammy. Thank y'all. World, Cold Pepsi, Miss Jams. Thank you guys as well. And then I had a couple peek their head in and peek their head out. I appreciate any attention here on this. It's a cold world, literally and figuratively. It's cold. No, but seriously, I appreciate you guys tuning in to me. You know what I mean? Making it valid that I push live. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna give y'all some good poetry, and we gonna have fun. We're gonna be peaceful. We're gonna be positive. Spread some love, and that's just it. I can't end with a song because I just can't. So I'll end with the saying. I love you guys. 5. I try to keep it around 5 my time, so 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain. I love you all. Good night. Sincerely. For really. You guys make sure that y'all do whatever y'all can to beat that weather, especially for y'all in the cold weather. Especially Ziz and Spirits. You guys are up there in that northeast where it gets colder. You guys are you my 2 most seasoned ladies, and I don't want nothing to happen to you, even getting sick, you know. So y'all do what y'all need to do so I can keep saying hi and I love you. Tonette, thank you, lady. Tammy, thank you. Pepsi, thank you. K Money, keep doing what you're doing, lady. I love you guys. Have a good night. Be safe. Throw some peas in the chat real quick. Peace, positivity, and a little bit of poetry. P, P, and P. Until we meet again, keep those things on your mind. Not so much the poetry, but keep that peace on your mind. Keep positivity on your mind. That shit goes far. Just like any other thing that grows, it can too. You feel me? And we, the pioneers of it, and it's okay. It's okay to every once in a while stop and say, we did this. We started this shit. We've never lit up on this shit. And the wave y'all following, we've been on our boards, okay? And bottom line is, thank you for joining us. I love you guys. Good night.